Did you know that the way you say hello to a dog can make a huge difference in how they see you? It's true. Dogs aren't just cute and cuddly pets. They're intelligent creatures with their likes and dislikes, especially when meeting new people. Our video, Stop Greeting Dogs This Way, is about understanding these furry friends better and learning the do's and don'ts of interacting with them. Whether you're a dog owner, a dog lover, or just curious about man's best friend, this video is packed with insights and tips that will change how you think about greeting dogs. In the video, there's a particular focus on the right way to physically connect with a dog, especially when you're meeting them for the first time. You don't just go for a big hug immediately when you meet someone new, right? You start with a smile, maybe a wave, and then a handshake if it feels right. With dogs, it's similar, but with their own set of rules. Patting a dog on the head when you first meet might not be the best idea. It's not because dogs don't like affection, they often love it. But imagine a big hand coming down from the sky towards your head. That can be pretty scary, right? That's how a dog might feel. They don't know if it's a friendly gesture or something to be afraid of. It's like when you're trying to show someone you're friendly and mean no harm. You start by offering a hand, not to shake, but to let them see it and get used to your presence. Instead of reaching from above, which can seem like a looming threat to a dog, you can gently extend your hand from the side. It's a less intimidating way for the dog to see and smell you without feeling trapped. Then, if the dog seems okay with it, you can softly stroke their neck or under their chin. These areas are less threatening to them and can be comforting. It's like when someone gives you a reassuring pat on the back instead of a sudden bear hug. Once the dog warms up to you and starts showing signs of comfort, maybe a wagging tail or a happy bark, you can explore other spots where they might like to be petted. It's all about building trust and showing the dog you're a friend. This method is not just about petting a dog, it's about creating a bond. It's like making a new friend. You start slowly with respect and kindness, and the friendship grows stronger and more joyful as you get more comfortable. We all know how those big puppy eyes can make us melt, especially when eating something delicious. They say, "Please, can I have just a bit?" But here's the thing, not all human food is good for dogs. Some can be harmful. For example, chocolate and grapes are big no-nos for our furry friends. Some foods, like too much candy, are bad for us. While certain foods are harmful, there are also human foods that can benefit dogs. Think of pumpkin, which can help with their digestion, or a little bit of cheese, which they love and can help them focus during training. It's like discovering that some of your favorite snacks are good for you. But there's a twist. If you start sharing your meals with your dog, like giving them a bite of your dinner, it could lead to some habits that might be better. Every time you sat down to eat, your little brother or sister started asking for bites off your plate. Soon, they'd be expecting it every meal, right? Dogs are the same. They may start begging for food every time you eat, which can be a problem, especially during family dinners or when you have guests over. That's why it's super important to talk to your vet about which human foods are safe for your dog and to think carefully about whether you want to share your meals with them. It's not just about giving them a treat now and then. It's about ensuring they have a healthy diet and good manners. You want your dog to be happy and healthy, and part of that is making sure they eat the right things and learn to have good habits around food. It's like teaching your younger sibling to eat their vegetables, not just the dessert. Imagine you're visiting a friend's house and they have the cutest dog. Feeling excited and wanting to play with the dog right away is natural. But here's the thing, Sometimes that's different from what's best for the dog and may be different from what your friend wants. It's like going to a friend's house who has a baby. You would only rush over and pick up the baby if you asked. The same goes for dogs. If your friend is training their dog to stay calm when people come over, getting the dog excited could undo some of that hard training. It's like if someone messed up a puzzle you were working on for hours. On the other hand, if the dog is older and enjoys getting excited like a puppy again, then your playful greeting might be the highlight of its day. Now, what about when you see a dog out in public? You're walking in the park and you spot a beautiful dog. Your first thought might be to go over and pet it. But wait, let's think about it. Having strangers pet their dogs can be annoying for many dog owners. It's a bit like if strangers approached you and started ruffling your hair. It might feel weird, right? Every dog is different. Some might not like being touched by people they don't know. Or maybe the dog is working like a guide dog and shouldn't be distracted. So next time you see a dog in public, it's a good idea to ask the owner before you reach out to pet it. And if the owner says it's okay, that's great. If not, that's okay too. It's all about respect and kindness towards the dog and its owner. It's like being in a library. You wouldn't just start talking loudly because it might disturb others. In the same way, we need to be mindful of how we interact with dogs and their owners in public spaces. Let's start with a fun and curious fact. Did you know that feeding your dog from a regular bowl might be boring for them? It's like us eating the same sandwich for lunch every single day. This way, your furry friend gets a little adventure to get their food. It's not just about eating, it's about having fun and giving their brain a good workout. This can be a real lifesaver for dogs that are brimming with energy. It keeps them engaged and happy, just like solving a challenging puzzle or playing a fun game can make our day. Should you comfort a scared dog? Some say no, fearing it might encourage the fear. But think about it. When you're scared, doesn't a hug from someone you trust make you feel better? The same can be true for dogs. When frightened, say by fireworks or thunder, being there for them, giving them a gentle pat, or speaking in soothing tones can help them feel safe and loved. It's about being there for your furry companion, just like they're there for you with their wagging tails and happy barks. Surprisingly, dogs seem to love it. It makes them pay more attention to us and stay closer. It's a bit like how kids love it when we read stories in funny voices. Finally, we will discuss the significance of considering the challenges of raising two puppies simultaneously, known as littermate syndrome, and the necessity of dental care and spaying or neutering for dogs' overall health. These topics are essential for any dog owner, like knowing the ABCs of caring for a furry family member. They help us understand our dogs better and ensure they live a happy, healthy life full of tail wags and loving licks. As we wrap up our journey into the world of dogs and their unique ways of communication, remember that each wagging tail and furry friend has a story to tell. We hope our video, Stop Greeting Dogs This Way, has educated you and brought you closer to understanding the loving language of dogs. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening adventure. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tail-wagging tips and heartwarming dog stories. Here's to building better bonds with our canine companions.